guys, and welcome to the Eagle Report for the pre-match report for West Coast vs Saints. This is a game that, like, if you look at our season, this is one of the easiest games we're going to play. I know the Saints can, they can be very good on their day, but I feel like this is a game where we can be competitive, at least for 3 terms, for hopefully 4 quarters. Campbell Chester back in, that's big. We've got some big outs as well, so we'll ignore that for the moment. Petricelli back in. Don't know what to think of that. He had a really good start to the season. I feel like he hasn't really hit that form. Rotham and Cully. I'm not against Rotham. I feel like Rotham has not been at his best, but when he plays good, I think he can slot in as the third tall, or even just like a versatile kind of halfback. And then Duggan, Waterman, Yo and Brockman are out. I'm not sure what happened to Waterman. I know Duggan got concussed. I'm not sure what happened to Yo, and I think Brockman got like a knee to the head or something like that. I'll just quickly check here for you. So Brockman, he hurt his ankle. Duggan concussion. Waterman knee, and it doesn't say what happened to Yo. So yeah, hopefully Hoff can step up even more in this game. Barasby, I just feel like defensively we're really poor, and I mean they don't have the tallest forward line, but I feel like Mitch Owens and Membry are going to have a really good day today. I mean, not today, but during this game, because of that lack of like presence that we have in the back line. Because it feels like once Barras is off or once Edwards is off, it feels like we're playing with a whole back line of halfbacks. I mean, Tom Cole's got kind of a key defender, but he's more on the shorter side. Hunt's definitely plays halfback. Witherden's definitely halfback. Hoff's kind of a key defender, but he's not a big body back there. Brass and Edwards are the only big bodies, and obviously McGovern, who's injured, and Rhett Basso, that he's injured as well. And Rotham coming in, he's another biggish body, but I feel like we still feel a little bit small down back, which sometimes it's not always the worst thing. Sometimes you can utilise that to your advantage, but I don't really know. I feel like if we can keep up with them in the midfield, and I don't like Luke Edwards playing. Well, I mean, I don't have anything against Luke Edwards. It's just I feel like sometimes his decision making in D50 especially can be a bit poor, and he can make mistakes. And I feel like this midfield could run us off our feet with Hill and Sinclair. With their outside run, and then obviously you've got Steele and Jones and Marshall in that kind of following in the midfield. That just compare that to us. We've got Williams. He's definitely not one of the best ruckmans in the league. True, he's playing as like he's very inexperienced, and Kelly. And then you've got Edwards, Jack Williams. Oh wait, sorry, I'm looking at half forward, my bad. Jinby, Reid and Cripps. And I don't think Cripps will play there for very long. I reckon Ryan will get a crack in there for us of the game. Edwards will. I think Reid will come forward. We saw that a lot against Brisbane. We put Reid in the forward line, try and create something there. And I feel like we're very small in the forward line as well. Williams and Allen are probably... Williams and Allen are probably the 2 big players back there. Marek, of course, he's pretty big. He's more like a Hoffer. He's tall, but he's not strong. So I feel like we could get outbodied in this game. compare it to their back line, they've got Wanganeen Miller. He's not a big defender, but he's going to control that ball off half back, and I feel like that could be a scare for us. Webster, who's been suspended for most of the season. Wilkie made the All-Australian last year. Dougal Howard and Battle. So yeah, I mean, this is not going to be an easy game if you look at it man for man and if you just put the teams up against each other. But with a bit of context, I feel like we could put up a fight. We put up 2 good performances against them at Optus. Obviously, this one, 2023, the Saints were a lot better last year and we were a lot worse. Yeah, I mean, this is the last time we played them at Marvel. I remember this game, they just ran away with it in the final quarter. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I feel like Saints win it by 30 in the end. I could see this being like a really scrappy affair and really contested, and like I feel like we're not going to get much time where we're going to have free ball movement. I feel like a lot of our goals are going to come from a bit of a chaotic situations, but I mean, it's pretty simple. The Saints can win this if they just utilise overlap with players like Sinclair, players like Hill, players like Wanganeen Miller, and then if they win the contested ball as well and they get that outside run, I mean, it's going to be second to impossible to stop them. And if they deliver it on Membry's head, I mean, I feel like we're just going to be undermanned back there in defence. I feel like that was what hurt us against Brizzy, because we couldn't take Brass or Edwards off, otherwise Hoff would have to move on to the next hole, which would often be Danaher or Hipwood, and then before you know it, Charlie Cameron's opened up because of that, and Cameron's kicked a goal. We could see something similar to that. I wouldn't mind us trying to utilise our halfbacks like Hoff and Hunt to get up the ground and kind of springboard attacks. But yeah, anyway. This is one of the worst Saints teams we've seen, probably since COVID times. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to the Eagle Report, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.